Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Tropico 3 Absolute Power in the mission Deep in Oil. Alright. Well, we're definitely needing some extra income. And now that I've got my infrastructure set up, it's time to start dipping into the oil. So I'll just need to wait until I get some spending money. That's not quite enough, because a single oil well is quite expensive. Not dreadfully expensive, but it's enough to give you pause. Which is why I want to build some banks, to bring the price down. But of course, the downside of building banks is that you have to pay the bankers, which is very expensive if you don't have the economy for it. Alright, 30 new immigrants, that is fine. That's quite a lot actually. Oil well. Alright, let's build an oil well over there. And let's give them a garage as well. Now, oil wells, of course, require 2 college-educated females. So I hope I have some of them in spare. And I may also want to get another clinic set up to deal with the pressure on healthcare.
Has accidentally discovered a rich oil deposit while digging for water. El Presidente has immediately taken advantage of the opportunity and ordered the construction of a new oil well. The new resource is expected to provide a significant boost to our economy.
Well, it definitely will. Once it starts producing, which will take a little bit of time. Not that long, but it'll be good. It'll be on par with what my iron mine currently produces. And it will start working towards the goal of the mission. Right, I have a quarter of the way in my Swiss bank account money. Definitely good. And let's make sure that I've opened up every place that requires high school educated people. I think I've done that in most places, but I can sometimes overlook such things. Alright, some people are protesting.
What is it now?
Alright, nothing to see here. Please disperse. Alright, can I build another one? Nope. And this is not completely full yet. The thing is, I can't really afford to build a clinic. More bad news, alright. The price of beef has dropped to nothing, actually. So it's now worth 400 and 480. Barely anything, but it should still feed our people. For now, that's fine. Alright, let's get the second oil well. Oh darn, can't build it. Do I have any spare people? Not many.
10 years have passed since El Presidente came to power on the island. It is hard to tell what the future will hold for our leader, but one thing is certain. It will be interesting.
Indeed. Well, I might as well set up some... Actually, what's the price for lumber? Let's see, logs 600, lumber 1650, which is actually quite good. And furniture is decent. Well, might as well get some logging camps, they're not that expensive. Just need to find a good place for them. This is where those oil wells are, aren't they? Yeah, that's clear cuts the oil well locations. Which will give my people something to do. I mean, the income from logs isn't great, but it's something to get people to do. 15 new immigrants. They want a cathedral, well, they can wait. And I can't build a garage. Yeah, really, right now I'm just waiting for money to roll in. As my college-educated people become more experienced at engineering. But the money is already rolling in quite nicely. Or at least it
Representatives
will.
of the religious faction have sent an official petition to El Presidente. Faction supporters are threatening to sing gospels every day under El Presidente's palace balcony until he provides a place for proper worship, such as a cathedral.
I am so scared. Please. Give me a threat I cannot handle. Alright, shippy ship. Where are you? Bring me the monies. Not entirely sure on the actually the time of arrival. I believe it's once every half year or so. Doesn't tell me when a ship is coming. One of the features I like about Tropico 4 is that it tells you exactly when a ship is coming, so you can plan around that. Alright, plenty of people on board. Alright, it's time for the next oil well. And let's get some more logging camps. Actually, first, let's build a road. Garage. And logging camp. Oh, darn. Clicked away. Rebel attack on the oil well.
People of Tropico, as I speak, our revolutionary brothers and sisters are taking the fight to the oppressors, striking at the heart of this cruel regime. Help them with everything you can, and our just cause will prevail.
They want a garbage dump, high unemployment. Alright, let's turn off the people. Let's get skilled first. Skilled workers. Meaning the unemployment will go away once I build these logging places, because, well, they require a high deal of population. But I will need a garbage dump because I've passed the 200 mark. That should deal with a great deal of unemployment, because it requires so many people. And I may want to set up some extra industry to speed up the building of these places. Well, that requires money. Alright. Garbage dump. The one there, and that's all I can build right now. Alright, so well, this is going along quite nicely. I'm halfway down there in that particular thing. If I'm making enough money right now, I might actually set up some more banks.
When things start to sink to high heavens, you always know you're entering Tropico. Apparently, a Presidente decided to build a garbage dump. I say, construct the damn thing in place of his palace. It's much more fitting. Enough with trashy politicians.
And for industry, I'll build a lumber mill. Now, a single one will not be enough, but it will be a start. And I'll also need more housing. The ground is really uneven here. Let's see, I've got 22 people in credit. Well, that is fine. I will also have to do something about the liberty desire. So building a newspaper will do. Yeah, let's piss off the environmentalists a little bit. Coupons and more. No spending allowed, that's fine. Because my industry makes so much that I will easily get back into good graces. Too many shacks, yeah. I'm working on that. Alright, 5 more immigrants. Actually, I kinda don't need immigrants right now. There's no real need to get more immigrants than your population, than your buildings can support. Because after all, that really just causes problems in the long run. Now, you can run an island quite fine with just the open doors policy and just keep building and building and building. But I prefer to keep my island slightly more efficient. Or efficient, that's the wrong word. More contained, like more self-sufficient. And I'd much rather get actual Tropicans to do the job than foreigners I import.
Today is a sad day for Tropico. An unspeakable act shook our island just a few hours ago as some traitorous coward has tried to assassinate our great leader. Among the suspects are virtually all foreign intelligence agencies. The presidential advisor, Penultimo, a toucan-worshipping environmentalist, and an old hermit who supposedly lives in a bird's nest and prays in the lotus pose.
Alright, so the lumber mill will now make short work of all those logs and turn them into something actually financially viable. And now I really need to focus on getting some more housing down. Otherwise my people will start to rise up against me. Which is something I do not want. You know, the USSR hates me because I don't have enough housing. Right, the current effect from that one is 16. Some of our citizens want to leave Tropico because they fear they can't get the mad cow disease. They are fools, but scared ones. We could either persuade the infected ones to leave with them, or we could simply call on their patriotism and rely on our healthcare. What should we do? Well, Tropicans stay in Tropico. That is my final decision. Rebel threat has been decreased. Well, good news then. Rebel threat. It just keeps going up and down, up and down, up and down. Rebel attack on the mine! Well, fine, go for the mine, I don't care. And here's more money! Alright, so how cheap are apartments now? Not very cheap. Alright. Alright, that's more housing incoming. How many shacks? 17. Rebels have been repelled, it's fine. But I will get a few more guard stations, which is a cheap way to get more military. Much more easily replaced. Not enough generals. I must have lost one or two. One. Well, I could get more generals by building more armories, but I don't want to do that. Alright. Alright, so this lumber mill definitely has plenty of logs in storage. Probably too much. Might have to do something about that. Alright, the housing price is going down a little bit. So what's the current effect? 6%, 16%. It's not great. But still could be worse.
Good news, everybody! There are now more than 250 people living on the island. I kind of missed the times when I knew everyone by name.
Yeah, some people want elections. That's actually fine, because I have moved above the 50%. And the loyalists don't want to have elections. Well, too bad for them. And I want to expand the housing, but I can't. Another lumber mill wouldn't go amiss, actually. Alright. One more lumber mill. And a cigar factory. How's the unemployment? 6 more unemployment. Well, let's get a Teamster's office. And someone just died in my ear. That's quite loud. Ouch. Alright. More tenements, apartments. Yeah, same difference. Ground is really uneven here. Anyway, I will see you all next time.